Welcome to Teal House Farm, off the farm today. I'm actually at the Dollar Tree. Can't really see it because there's a tree in front of it. The irony. All by myself. Woo! I have a little bit of a project I want to work on this afternoon. So I'm hoping I get some of the supplies at the Dollar Tree. Really trying to get our household budget down. We already do a lot of that stuff. You guys know that. We barely buy any disposable products. But I have one more project I want to work on to help get a few more things off the purchase block here, because I've noticed even now, I know a lot of the newspapers are saying inflation's going down. I'm not seeing it here, and there's a couple things we're buying that the price has just been going up. And Sam hasn't started his new job yet. He still has probably 6 weeks before he does, and then it's probably another 2 weeks after that before he gets a new paycheck. So I'm just needing to squeeze every little penny out of our budget. So we're gonna go see if Dollar Tree has what I need, and then we'll go back home and I'll show you what we're up to. Okay, I think we got what we needed, plus a couple other things. I find Dollar Tree is a good place to buy toothpaste. You get the same size tubes you do at Walmart for a third of the price. And Annie's birthday's coming up, and she asked for something really specific for her birthday. I won't say what it is in case she peeks over my shoulder when I'm editing this video, but they actually had it at the Dollar Tree, so I got her a few of the items that she would like. I think she'll be really excited because it's specifically what she asked for. So, all right, so we're gonna take this home and we'll show you what's going on. So I've used cloth baby wipes on and off in the past, but typically typically disposable wipes have not been that expensive. You could get a package for $1, but lately they've been $2.50 a package. And then even with only one child in diapers right now, using 4 packs a week, it really starts to add up. And so I was thinking, if we just went back to using cloth wipes at home and just the disposable wipes for when we're out and about, just to keep in the diaper bag, it would save us a decent amount of money a month. And it's really not that much more work because we're already using cloth diapers. So the wipes just get thrown in the bin with the cloth diapers, and we already have family cloth in the bathroom, and so it's pretty simple. So my old cloth wipes got repurposed to family cloth because I just don't have enough to have both things out. So we're gonna make new cloth wipes for the baby. So at the dollar store, I got some longer Tupperware type containers with snap tight lids. In the past I've used Huggies. They used to make the plastic diaper wipes containers that popped up, and I would cut the hole larger, and that way you could actually pop the cloth wipes through. But I have not seen that kind of wipes in, I feel like it's been a couple years. I don't know if they don't make them anymore, maybe they just don't sell them in our area, so we're going to use this instead to hold our wipes. I would have preferred something a little bit taller, but the dollar store didn't have anything. So I kind of had the perfect opportunity. We had VBS at our church last week, and one of the projects that the kids did needed old, kind of worn out, faded t-shirts to do some craft projects with. We had a whole bunch donated, and we used most of them, but we had a few left over. And so I've gone through and I've picked out kind of the most faded, or ones that have small tears in them, where we don't want to donate them to Goodwill because they're not going to want things that are a little beaten up. And we've taken those and we've cut them into squares that we're going to sew into wipes, and then we'll make our own wipe solution. I'll show you how I do that, and then they'll be ready to go. Something that I did do, so if a t-shirt had a big screen print on it, you don't want to, you wouldn't want your butt wiped with that, so don't do that to your baby. So that I cut out. In pieces that were too small to be really made into a wipe, I set aside, and we're going to use those, just add them to our household cleaning rag pile. So this is what I have left to get us started making wipes. Ivy's going to help me here because we got 2 sewing machines, so we can get it done twice as fast. All right, you ready, Ivy?
Yeah, let's get started.
Okay, so finished. We made 20, so I folded them in half and filled this all the way up. And then I have a bunch extras that I will just leave with the cloth diapers so that when this one runs out, I can just quickly refill it until laundry is done. So to make this into wipe solution, so I've done this several different ways over the years. The first time what I did with my first child is I had a spray bottle of water and I would just leave the dry wipes in a pile. I would pull one up, I'd spray it, and then use that to wipe. But I found that really annoying. You just and you just want to change a diaper. So since then, when I've done it, I have just used water to pre-wet the wipes, and I just leave them in the container wet. And they're really not going to go musty unless you go like a week without completely using the container, which, I mean, if you're using them every diaper change, you're going to run through them pretty fast. That's not really a problem. But so the positive of using just water is it's free, and I would just use tap water too, not even like distilled water, and it worked fine. Sorry, Ivy's still sewing if you hear that. She's making what are you making, a dress? Okay. But one of the negatives is water doesn't have quite the same wiping power as soap. And so if you had a really sticky poo, or you had a baby that pooped and you didn't know, maybe they were taking a nap and they wake up and it's a little dried on, you know what I'm talking about, the water doesn't do a good job cleaning them up. It doesn't do as good of a job as like the disposable wipes. So something that I've tried before is making your own wipe solution. And so I usually, in the past, haven't necessarily done it because every time I went to make wipes, it was like, oh, now I gotta make more wipe solution. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to make some ahead and keep it on my shelf so that every time I refill the wipes, I don't have to make new solution, because I'm probably going to be changing the wipes out, going through this with one baby in diapers. I imagine every 2 to 3 days. When I have the new baby here, if Pat's still in diapers, which he may or may not be, I'll be using one of these a day. So the wipe solution is not going to be sitting on the counter a very long time. So what I have here is a quart of water that I boiled. It's still a little warm. You could also just use distilled water from the store if you didn't want to go through the process of boiling it yourself. But I wanted to go ahead and boil it since it is going to sit on the shelf for a while. I wanted to make sure we killed off anything that was possibly living in there. And I'm going to add to that some coconut oil. You could use a different kind of gentle oil. And then I'm just going to use some baby soap here as well. And if you didn't want to use baby soap, you could use Castile soap. You want to use a gentle soap. So a liquid Castile soap would work really well too. I'm just going to use this baby wash shampoo from Walmart because I have this on hand and it'll be quick to use. So to our quart jar, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of the coconut oil. This will just kind of help moisturize those buns. And I'm going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the soap. And this will help give the wipes more cleaning power. And then I'm going to put a lid on, give it a little shake to mix it up, and then we're going to pour just some of that over our wipes to get them all wet.
Are you still in the video? Yeah.
Okay, I added about a cup of water. I'm not sure, since this is my first time using this container, how much water I'll actually need. So we're gonna try a cup. I'm gonna sit it like this for about a half an hour, then I'm gonna flip it upside down for a half an hour, and then we will take a look and see if the wipes are all wet enough, and if they are, then we know it's about a cup, and if not, then we'll add more. And if it ends up being even more liquid, I'll probably make a half-gallon mason jar worth of solution next time, so that I have plenty pre-made and set aside, so that as soon as it's time to make a next batch, I don't have to remake all my wipe solutions. So I hope that's helpful. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we will see you next time.